This is the Lenda Murray Experience, and today we will have IFBB Fitness Pro Shelly Mensah, and she's going to demonstrate how she gets those incredible legs. So before we get started, let's just talk about, first of all, thank you for training legs. Because a lot of times people the athletes after competition and just fresh off winning, they don't want to train legs.
Guess I'm the opposite. I want to train legs because I haven't trained them for, what, 10 to 12 days?
Okay.
So I'm raring to go.
Okay. And so is there a reason that you took a break and you don't train them 10 to 12 days? Usually I know. So tell us.
Oh, well, the reason why I don't train my legs before a show, because I don't want the information to get in the way of you guys seeing my pretty separation in my legs, number one. Number two, the fatigue makes you hold water as well. And again, that detracts away from your muscularity being shown. And also, because I'm in fitness, I need to make sure that I'm able to do the skills that are required in my routine. And if I'm fatigued holding water, that again will mean I won't be at my best.
I understand. Okay, awesome. So she's breaking parallel. You're definitely, by breaking parallel, getting your quads and the glutes and those hamstrings. And so is this the normal, like, the rhythm that you use?
Yep, I do.
So do you pause?
Yes, I do pause squats, or cyclist squats, some people call it. Pretty much, and at this tempo, so 1, 2, 3 down, pause, and then 1 up. Okay, so this is awesome. That was good. That was very good. So basically with the Smith machine squat, one of the main reasons you use the Smith machine is because you could not break that. Yes.
Yeah,
you can't break the
parallel.
Yes. Oh, it's
Yeah.
very difficult, especially if you're lifting a heavier weight, to break that parallel and pause and then shoot back up again.
Okay. So how many sets do you do?
Depends. I've been doing 10 sets of 10. So
10 sets of 10.
Yes.
Wow. 10 sets of 10. Do you increase the weight? What's the weight look like from set to set of those 10 sets?
So I actually warm up.
And you can tell us your in
Yes.
in
So I actually
don't worry
warm up
about pounds.
I actually warm up, and then I get to what I call my working weight. So my working weight at the moment is 80 kg, which is around 160 pounds. In conversion. And then I do the 10 sets of 10. If I do the 10 sets of 10, however, I won't necessarily do too many more compounds for the day. I'll just do a leg extension, some curls maybe. However, if I want to do some compounds and utilize things like the leg press and the hack squat, then I tend to do 5 sets of 10. Okay, I got it. Because compound meaning that everything's coming to play. Her quads, her hamstrings, her glutes, her calves, everything's coming to play. So if you're going to, you'll do the 10 sets, 10 reps, and you probably would not move on to another compound type movement, whether it be like deadlifts or... So I'll just leave it as that, and maybe do some extensions. Isolated moves, leg extensions, or I got it, I understand. Okay, going into our second exercise, leg press. After doing crazy amount of sets, if you chose to do the 10 sets, 10 reps of Smith machine squats, now we're going to go into the leg press. Okay, I'll let you get started here. So this is one where if you would not do this right after if you did the 10 sets, 10 reps. 10 sets.
If you only did like 5 sets of what we just did, then you go into this leg press.
So So I have my feet depends on what I'm working. At the moment, I've been having my feet pretty high to hit a bit of my hamstrings a little bit more, but it's still going to hit the entire leg.
I see. So the feet a little bit higher to get more hamstrings.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. And you have a really great range of movement. We saw that in the doing the squats, the Smith machine squats, but you have great form because you kept your body upright.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. I am very particular about form.
Yes.
And how I execute the exercise. I think it contributes to how the muscle grows. So time under tension, playing with tempos, pauses. I think the way you do it will dictate, you know, how your body structure will look.
It's excellent.
So again, I do this pretty slow tempo, 1, 2, 3. I do keep the tension at the bottom, and then I come up at the top. I do keep soft knees, because when you're loading a lot, you don't want to. Last thing you want to do is lock out on a machine.
Yes, great form.
Yeah.
So continuous tension. She's not locking her knees out.
Yeah.
Full range.
And that's it.
Nice controlled movements, no jerky movements. That's great.
Yeah.
And you would do what, 4 sets of this?
Yes, roughly 4 sets. So what I do is I come up to my working set, so my working weight. Then from there I start working, which means I'll do 3 to 4 sets.
I understand.
Yeah, so I could do 3 warm-ups. My warm-up depends on how I feel, to be fair. I might only need 2 because remember I have just done the squats, so I might be ready to go. I just need to work out what my working weight is and make sure that at this angle, I'm able to do the full range.
Okay.
So yeah, just making sure that stretch is there, basically.
All right, very good. So the part that I'm always curious about, and I know this is not, you do a lot heavier weight than this. So we can, because people want to know, how do you make the decision being a fitness? You're in the fitness division. And you're doing twice as much as the rest of us in a sense, because you have to put together a posing routine. You have to be flexible. You're trying to diet. It's a lot going on.
It's a lot,
So tell us, you can finish this set out.
Okay.
Because that, I feel like, is so super important for people to really understand that the fitness division, you guys have to perform and do a performance, a routine on stage, and be judged on your physique.
Yes.
And I know in movements like this too, have to be conscious of making both legs work. Right?
That is correct, So you got to make sure that both legs are even.
Legs are evenly pushing the weight.
Yes, that's super important.
Okay, that's great.
That's great,
And then push that down, push it all the way. Yep, you got it. There you go.
Yay.
Yes. So that, to me, tell us how, because we have 11 divisions.
Yes.
And of the 11, one division, the fitness division, you have to do everything that we do in the gym as far as our weight training, do everything that we do as far as our diet, but somehow manage to be able to perform gymnastic moves and strength moves when you're not necessarily as strong as you are in the off season when you can eat. So how do you do that?
I say you condition yourself, but a lot of it is mental.
Okay, a lot of, really, a lot. Okay.
A lot of it is your mindset. And I think a lot of us are capable to do so much more than what we think we can do. And it's tapping into the unknown. You know, it's not the unknown really, but it's tapping into the unknown and saying, okay, this is what I need to do, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
And that's pretty much how I work through it. Now, life will be there, and we all have, you know, responsibilities. We have family as well, and, you know, work, and, you know, things that we need to do. So I always look at things in a realistic way. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
And I think, what can I do? I know what I need to do. So I have one box, and then I know what can I do. And then that's how I put a plan together.
I see.
So as long as you do that and you're consistent, things will start to come together. How it comes together, it doesn't matter, because there's different routes to the same point.
Yes.
And that's how I pretty much do life.
I see. I love that. I love that philosophy.
Oh, thanks.
That's great. We're back at the Smith machine, and Shelly, you have something different to show us on the Smith machine.
Yes.
Bulgarian squats?
Yes. It's actually my favorite exercise.
It is? It's your favorite exercise?
It is, yeah.
These are like kick butt.
I know.
So do you do these mostly for what development? In your glutes?
So
your glutes?
For my glutes, yeah. I will lean forward more to hit my glutes rather than bolt upright.
Okay. I'll walk on this side so that they can see you and you can talk to me. We can get right into it.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna do
your favorite exercise?
Yes.
Okay,
my favorite exercise. I just love it because it's challenging. I love a challenge.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you have great glute development, great hamstring. Okay, there we go.
So I'll do a slight lean, as you can see.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit more my glutes.
Okay.
Because my quads are actually, they develop way faster than my glutes and hams.
So you said your quads develop way faster
than my glutes and hams.
Okay.
And then my upper body develops even faster than all of it.
Okay. Yeah, we have to have that conversation about how quickly body parts develop. And you talked about you had a hamstring injury.
Yes. I did at the Arnold's UK this year.
Okay, so you're feeling this. Where do you feel this at?
So I'm feeling it right
here.
In there. Yeah,
right in there.
Okay. Yeah, where the separation.
All right.
So the lower part of your glutes.
So even though the right leg is extended, but you still feel it, you're focused on both.
Yes, focusing on both, yeah. My quad is a secondary at this point. So yeah, I'm hitting pretty much every part except the focus and the tension I can feel in my glutes.
Okay. So do you know, and then you switch and go to the other side.
Gotta do the other leg. I always try and do an equal amount on each leg.
Okay.
So if one stops at 8, you got to do 8 on the other leg.
So in this one, you'll do about 4 sets? How many sets?
Yes, I do about 4 sets.
4 sets, and how many repetitions on each leg?
And 12 to 15.
12 to 15, okay, very good. And so important here to protect that back, and I see you have that, your upper body is very stable. It's in the middle of the bar. It's very good. So with the hamstring injury, did you do exercises more where how did you work around that? Or like isolation type exercises, or like here in the case where you're doing one leg?
So what I did do is, when I did my hamstring, I would, for example, do partial reps on here. Then I also had to get used to distributing the weight on the hamstring. So that was the first step. So actually getting your foot on and then just standing.
Okay.
And then I would do literally a pulse, just like that.
I see.
And see where I can get to. And
I see.
Before you know it, I was getting lower and lower.
And did you have the injury? Did it come from actual, like when you were practicing your flips or performance, or did it happen in weight training?
So it actually happened on stage.
It happened on stage.
Yeah, I felt in warm-up, I felt a bit tight, and it felt unusual when I did my straddle kick. And that is a mandatory skill in fitness. So and that's a skill I normally don't have problems with.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine. And they said, oh, warm-up's finished. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, they told you backstage. You're talking about, what do you mean warm-up?
When I was warming up for my routine for the finals at the Arnold's UK.
Okay.
So we get an hour's warm-up. Had that at your show.
Yes.
And at the end of the warm-up, I felt not quite right. I left my straddle jumps till last because that skill was one of my best skills, one of my safest skills. So of course I'm gonna not do that one first, but I'm gonna make sure I warm it up anyways.
Yes.
So when I did warm it up, it just didn't feel right. I don't know what it was, but warm up was finished. So I went backstage, and I do remember Lloyd Davis, who looks after us at the Arnold's. He said, "Are you okay?" So he must have read something on my face, and I said, "I think I'll be okay." So thank you, I appreciate that. Anyways, it came to my go to go on. Started my routine. It felt okay. Did my tumble pass. Just as I finished my tumble pass, which is the first 20 seconds, I do straddle jumps. I hit one, and it wasn't firing as much as I normally do. Then I hit the second one, it was down here, and that's when it went. And I then hit a third one, and I whacked it up here. At that point, I was so stunned, and then I was in so much pain, I just decided, okay, let me just carry on to the end, because—
Really?
Yeah, because in gymnastics, I got told you never stop, you carry on. Doesn't matter what you do something. So I said, you know what, let's just cover the mandatories.
Okay.
So I changed my entire routine.
You changed your entire routine on stage.
On stage.
During the live performance.
Yes. And I was inside shattered. I was in excruciating pain, and I was like, I'm on home turf. There is no way I'm not finishing this routine. You know, I just came back from the Arnold US successfully, and I was so excited to be on home turf, and this happened. So I was like, I'm getting to the end of this routine. You know, what it is what it is afterwards, but I'm getting to the end, and that's what I did. I was screaming throughout, if you look at the shots, but everyone thought it was the Black Panther theme.
Yes! Oh,
but I was literally like, okay, when's the music stopping? This is long.
Well, that's
anyways,
great.
I got through.
Yeah, well, you guys are so amazing.
Thank you.
Just the fact that you do what you do, you know, and here we are as the rest of the athletes. We're on these strict diets and all the weight training, but you guys have to perform under those conditions, right?
Yes, we do.
Like low carbs is amazing to me.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to condition myself for that. I got called a carb queen at one point because I could take a lot of carbs, but yeah, it's just, again, it's just one of those things where if you love what you do, and I absolutely love what I do, this sport, bodybuilding, has brought everything that I've known since a child together. So I can be a gymnast, I can do cheerleading, I can do ballet, I can put elements into my routine as long as obviously I cover the mandatories that I need to do. And I can be any character I want as well.
Yeah, we love that. Yeah, your performance was great. It was great in Atlanta.
Thank you. Yeah, that's literally what I love. That I can bring everything I love into one place and then show everyone. How amazing is that?
That's awesome. It is amazing. It is. So let's move on to the fourth exercise.
Yes.
Walking lunges.
Yes.
So now we're going to do the fourth exercise, walking lunges.
Yes.
Shelly, demonstrate for us.
Okay. Right. I'm going to do front racked.
Awesome. It's very great form. Keeping that body upright. That's awesome. Wow. 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 Just what an amazing, as far as your development, your shoulders, little small waist. Look at those quads. Great glutes. That's great form. That's awesome. So you were telling me about your leg development and the fact that you said you did not have great legs.
No.
And you started working your legs and you got them like that.
Yes. Well, I had to stop training my upper body for a year.
Really?
Yes. To
You
become balanced.
had to stop training your upper body
Yes.
for a year.
Yes.
And that's because your upper, you grow, because look at your traps and your shoulders.
My upper body grows a good 5 times more faster rate than my legs.
Okay, then your legs.
Yeah, my legs are at a beach somewhere chilling.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, wow, which is amazing because you just have nice flare on your quads, little small joints, nice calves, little tiny waist. So this is what Alina and I observed in regards to your structure. Just beautiful structure. And a lot of times when you guys do the physique round, we don't normally look at fitness, the competitors, and go, oh my God, like she has beautiful structure. Like I rave about your structure the way I look at a lot of the figure pros. So you could literally, whenever you decide you want to stop fitness, you could start training and let your body do what it's going to do.
Do its thing.
Do its thing, because really, your structure is phenomenal.
I appreciate that. And coming from you as well.
Yeah, no, really. Well, we're wrapping up leg training. Thank you so much, Shelly, for having the courage to do legs. Because like I said, a lot of them don't want to do legs. You are the first.
Wow, you cannot believe it.
Yeah, yes. Legs are hard.
They are, but I mean, I love them. I love a challenge.
Yeah, well, thank you. So we did what? We did squats, we did Bulgarian squats, we did walking lunges, leg press. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, you're
so good.
You're an amazing athlete, guys. We have so much to look forward to. Incredible, not just incredible physique, but she takes that incredible physique and she puts it she manages to come out with this amazing performance on stage. So I can't wait to see what you're going to bring to our 60th Olympia. Right?
Yes,
right?
yes. I am so excited, and I cannot wait to show you what's installed. And yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations to Shelly Mensah. All right, guys. Bye.